listening to the Gene and Steve Show. Step aside and let the big kids play. Raw talk in your ears. Weekdays.
Jesus, I leave the show for like a week and America falls apart.
How exactly did America fall apart? While you were gone on vacation in America?
Well, I did. I don't know. I guess I stopped the show and, you know, everybody loses their fucking mind.
Over what?
Okay, you're aware of what happened last week, right?
Well, yeah, obviously.
Okay.
I do read the news occasionally.
Okay.
Yes, Dragon Eyes, you are correct. It wouldn't be Monday without a Steve rant. Matter of fact, it wouldn't be any day of the week without a Steve rant. It would not be this show, the Jane and Steve show, without a Steve rant.
You're going to make me feel very, like, self-conscious. Because I don't know if anybody knows this, but I actually don't, I don't think I rant. I mean, I can think a couple times where I really got angry about something.
Alerted Jay Kennedy in Northern Ireland.
Hey! Is that the 11-year-old?
Yes, that's the 11-year-old.
Okay. I'm going to say a lot of swear words today. You know,
Shit,
he's probably... Yeah, that's right, yeah. If you say that, I know you're American. Just...
Yes. You do rant all the time. Yes, in J Loud. Yes, hello, good to see you too. And he said, you bloody rant, Steve, don't lie.
I honest to God, I don't think I do.
All
but,
the time.
All right. Okay, first things first, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing. Obviously, what was it, 5 cops in Dallas were killed in the end?
Not total. I'm not sure on the total.
Yeah,
I think it was 5 or 6.
There was 11. There was 11 that were... There was 11 injured, 5 killed. Okay, so here's the thing. Everybody that supports guns in America, right, and every single person that's listening to this show, you have a fiduciary duty to go to russmartin.fm/donate and give some money, because that foundation actually gives money directly to the police officers' families.
Yes.
And with that many, now he only does it like in the Dallas area, but with 5 of them going down, he normally writes a check for $30,000 when a police officer is killed.
Cop.
Yeah. And he will give that directly to the family, because here's what happens, right? Yes, I know police have insurance and they have all of this, that, and the other. It takes about 6 months for that to kick in.
That's ridiculous.
So that, you know, so the families, right, are dealing with, you know, their dad who went out to try and protect all of you fuckers that want to carry guns, right? Then got gunned down, and now they got to fucking wait 6 months. So, Russ Martin, who is a DJ in Dallas, he has a foundation called the Russ Martin Listeners Foundation, and it is purely for cops.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you support guns, right, you have to go and donate. I'm kind of a fence sitter with guns, and I donated. But you have to fucking go. You have to do it, because it's your fucking mindless, moronic, twat face fucking reasoning that put us in this goddamn fucking position in the first place.
What, because they support guns?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, he was able to walk through fucking Dallas with a fucking assault rifle and a pistol. Nobody stops him. You know why? Because all of you fucking idiots think, oh, well, I've got a right to do that. Well, you know, they gunned down police. Police that were actually trying to protect protesters. I've also deleted an awful lot of...
said, let the rant begin. I know.
I have also deleted a lot of Facebook friends because I have no idea...
Jay Kennedy agrees with you. He said, here. J-Lud said, guns don't kill people. People kill people. And that's exactly... I agree with that.
No, it isn't, because I have tried fucking beating somebody to death with a person, and it doesn't fucking happen. That is the most retarded...
Try hard enough.
Good God alive.
I mean, I agree with
that
statement.
Guns kill people. No! Yes, gun... Gun, you put a gun on a table, it has one purpose, to kill.
Yes.
That is its sole purpose. Don't fucking try 1 minute and try and go, oh, it's for defense. There is not a gun on the market that's sole purpose is defense. It's designed to shoot a metal little bit thing with lots of bang bang behind it.
Lots of bang.
To go really fast in front of wherever you point it. That is not defense. That is to kill people.
I gotta say, Irish here is pretty smart for being 11. He's just like, people and guns equal death, and that
you
is
can't.
true.
It's just guns kill people. Kill people. No, you cannot kill somebody with another person. I have actually tried this. It is very difficult to pick up. Maybe a midget. Maybe midgets kill people. Maybe I could probably pick up a midget beat somebody to death with a midget.
Or you can't use, like, a taller person.
A child.
A child. Okay.
Guns don't kill people. Childs kills people if you beat somebody hard enough with them.
Hello to Tattoo Daddy and A. Patterson. Oh, he's also from Northern Ireland. Wow.
Yay, wow.
I wonder if he's a friend
Big up to all our English. They're like, you won't believe this twat on the radio.
Now, Jay Kennedy says guns shouldn't be held by people, not in a cop.
Here's the thing, right? I actually unfriended like a shitload of people on Facebook today because
Did you?
Yeah, because I'm tired of it.
And I'd say probably most of your friends.
Some of them are my BMX friends, which sounds really gay for people that don't know me, right? Everybody in England suddenly went Mitchell and Webb, which was BMX boy, and there was a sketch. Yeah, they did.
Listening gets that.
Okay.
I mean, most of your friends, ironically, are like, yeah, guns.
Yeah, I know they are.
Yeah, so you have no friends on Facebook.
I know, and I've proved them wrong dozens of times because I've pulled imaginary finger guns out on them and went, "Where's your gun now? It's useless. You carrying a gun is a complete fucking waste of time." And most of you idiots out there, right, will fucking lose it to somebody that actually wants to get the gun off you. And don't give... Oh, God, I always hear this. It's always like, oh, well, if I was there, I would have taken him out. No, you fucking wouldn't. You would have shit your pants. I've seen Americans react to danger. You all fucking run. All of you. Fucking run. Oh, by the way, in the opposite direction of where the danger is. I've seen the videos. I know how it works. When was the last time you found an American kamikaze pilot? That's right, they don't exist. You're all too busy holding both your asses and going, no, I'm trying to protect it.
Yeah, Irish said the Second Amendment argument is outdated.
It is. They're holding on to something. We don't... America, we don't live in the Wild West anymore. The reason we still have a gun problem is because of you. Gun violence in England, 0. The only people that get killed by guns, generally, are really nasty drug dealers and probably really badly trained cops. And that's it. And I've seen people, oh, well, Britain's statistics don't make any sense because people still die over there. Yeah, but you know what? You put two people with baseball bats together, right? Chances are neither of them will die. Because after you get hit with a baseball bat a few times, you go down. Both of you.
No, I don't. Irish said I'm sensing Jane disagrees with us. No, I have no time to speak when Steve's ranting.
Sorry.
So, no, I agree. I don't like guns. I'm not for guns. I don't think people should have guns. And yeah, I think I'm going to stop
I unfriended somebody this morning, right? For this reason. Mm-hmm. There was a video they posted, right, of a load of, I'm just going to use the term, black protesters blocking a highway. Right? His comment...
Is this in Dallas, or...?
No, this is in Oklahoma.
Know. Okay, you just made that up, right?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
No. And his comment is, that's it. I'm going to make sure that my assault rifles, his AR-15s, whatever they are, I assume AR is assault rifle. I don't know because I'm not a jack-off homosexual. Are loaded and I've got plenty of magazines because and here's his comment, if any of those protesters are armed, their emotions are going to get the better of them and I'm going to need it. Did you not hear what you just said? I'm going to carry a gun because they might be carrying a gun and their emotions might get the better of them. Have you ever considered that maybe black protesters are kind of fucking... They've got a point. They've fucking got a point, it's... And here's the thing, and people who listen to this show know I am so fucking pro-police, I almost could probably jack off to that, right?
That's really sad.
No, they are a really... you're a lot
more pro-police than I am.
I am more pro-police than I am armed forces. Armed forces are specifically there to go and kill other people.
Right.
Police officers, a police officer, whatever you think of them, right? When you're in the shit, he will ultimately lay down his life for you. That is what a police officer does. Are there bad cops out there? Yes. Have you gone to McDonald's recently? There are bad servers. Surprise. Humankind, especially America, is full of assholes sometimes. Okay? And so I get it. There are police officers that are assholes. I totally there are ones that are racist. Those videos, yeah, I totally understand it. The one video I don't fully agree with, I don't think it was. I didn't see what happened where the guy was shot while he was in the car.
Oh, yeah. I saw that aftermath video. Obviously.
Here's the thing. But here's the thing, right? It's you know, and I don't know why I have to keep saying this. But, you know, when a cop is coming to your car, he doesn't know, you know you're not armed to the teeth, you know you haven't been smoking the crack pipe in the last 30 minutes, you know that you are not all hyped up on vitamins, but he doesn't. And so when he comes, his adrenaline is already rushing. It is your job as a citizen to diffuse that adrenaline in the cop. And there are some simple things you can do.
Yeah, I mean, Iris said take guns out of the equation and society is a lot safer, and that's true. And Marcus says enough is enough and it's time for a change.
Marcus said that?
Yeah, Marcus just said that.
Marcus said that? Marcus or Marcus?
Yeah, Marcus or Marcus. Marcus, yes, Marcus. He's there. Marcus.
Oh, yeah, I can see. There we go. You know, it's just you can't have a situation, right, where cops are fucking trying to protect your right to protest and they come under fucking fire. You are so lucky that those Dallas cops, and let's face it, right, I don't think I'm speaking out of term, a lot of Dallas cops are kind of hotheads. I mean, let's put it in perspective. They used a bomb disposal robot to go blow up the suspect, okay? Dallas is pretty fucking on point when it comes to use. They have a huge fucking military vehicle that can barely fit on the streets.
I think Plymouth, Massachusetts probably has them beat. Just putting that out there.
Maybe. But you know, the fact that those officers didn't start gunning every fucking protester down, because let's be honest, all you fucking redneck truck driving twats that go, oh, I'm going to start carrying my AK-47 or whatever the fuck I can pull out of my fucking wife's ass. No. What you would have done if you were shot on is started randomly firing into the crowd and anywhere, because that's the kind of moron you are. But the cops didn't.
Right.
And there's the difference. And so if you've got people being able to shoot at police officers, it is time to just get rid of guns. It is ridiculous. You don't solve the problem, and you don't solve the problem by giving everybody more guns. You make the matter worse, because I have had a lot of gun pro supporters around a table.
Yes.
And they were all just fucking jacking each other off about how they could do this and how they could do that. And what nobody seems to understand... No, I'll rephrase that. What moronic Americans do not seem to understand is that the gunman always has the element of surprise over you, and that's why you fail. Consistently.
I mean, I just love the fact that... I mean, here's the thing. We were in Dallas...
Johnny 5
kick the guy's ass. I know, it's pretty good.
Only in Dallas would they use a bomb you know, you know, there was a cop who was like, why don't we just take an explosive on that robot and send it? Because basically the robot went in with an arm. Mm-hmm. It didn't even blow the robot up.
No, the robot's fine.
The robot's fine. So the gunman there is like, yeah, I'm going to kill some more cops. And this robot arm comes around the corner holding like what I think in my mind is, you know, like a stick of dynamite.
Of course it is. Yes,
with the fuse going proper, you know, Roadrunner style.
Coyote standing out in the background. Yeah, exactly. You know what I don't understand. Okay, so you have all this, like, you know, gun problems and everything all over the United States, right? And you have these protests, you know, that happen, and you know the gunmen's there shooting cops. You know, nobody, and this is in Texas, you know, gun central of the world, right? Mm-hmm. Yet nobody there that had the right to carry whip their gun out and shot the gunman.
Let's be honest. Yeah, I know. But if you're black and you're in Dallas, you're not going to pull a gun out with police officers around.
I'm sure there wasn't just black people on the streets. But even still, it doesn't make a difference.
Yeah,
if you're licensed to carry...
You all ran! You all fucking run! You all run! If you are
licensed to carry, show me one time.
Well, they do. There are occasions where people with carries pull out and diffuse a situation.
Recently?
There was last week, I think it was in South Carolina or North Carolina somewhere. Somebody actually did it, where a guy started...
Good job, guys.
Yeah. And
thanks for protecting people.
He was also an off-duty cop. So,
all right. Okay, there you go. I mean, regular people don't do that. I don't care what they
You all think
say.
You do, but believe me.
You are not brave-ass people that you think you are. Because if you are, you would stop this as well. And it just...
Real men don't carry guns.
Hashtag.
Sorry, it's the truth. I don't carry a gun. I could carry a gun if I want. I don't need to. If it goes down to that, I'd prefer fists. Guns are ridiculous because, there's count.
There you go. Irish is right. Real men don't need guns.
Mm-hmm. They don't.
No.
I just. Anyway, look. If you actually want to, here's the thing. Yeah, if you are pro-gun, you have a duty to go to russmartin.fm/donate and give it to that foundation who will actually... He is trying to write checks and he does not... I don't believe he has enough in the foundation, and he's going to be taking it out of his own pocket as well to make sure that all those officers... I think it's 30 grand, and he wants to up it to 50 when an officer falls.
Yeah, because like J-Lad was mentioning earlier here on Periscope, he was just like, they also have the cost of funerals and all the other bills that are going to happen.
You've got, and quite often with officers as well, the wife quite often is at home with the kids, and it's like, that guy is going, whatever you think, I get it, there are bad cops out there. But even the bad cops still go out and they still protect. Yeah, are some of them total assholes? Yes, completely. Mm-hmm. But that's just par for the course. 9 times out of 10, an officer is going to do everything he can to protect you, like they did in Dallas.
Right.
And they came under fire. And you'll notice from the video, there were cops trying to get people out of the way.
Yeah, I didn't see any of the Dallas videos.
Yeah, there's not a lot of it out. I think a lot of it has been like, we need this now, and you're not going to show it to anybody because, I think there was other things going on. Mm-hmm. But you can see cops, they're not running for cover. Mm-hmm. America, you gun-carrying morons, where you run for cover. You remember that? When you run for cover? Yeah, the cops weren't. They were trying to get people to safety. They were coming under fire. They were watching their fellow officers drop to the ground dead or injured, and they were still trying to protect the public. Mm-hmm. And for that, you fucking owe them a donation. You worthless stacks of shit. I got so angry when I saw that. Really angry.
What? Which
just
part?
Seeing that.
Just the whole thing. Yeah, I mean,
Oh, Marcus, send it on the send it on my cell phone, which is 207
449.
Thank you. 1964. There you go.
You got it.
So yeah, that's while I remember, we are going to Walmart today to go get that fucking thing for your kid that I promised.
Yes, after the show, I'm going to have to go get other stuff, and
we actually looked for it down in Massachusetts, but they don't sell it at 7-Eleven apparently, so we couldn't find it. That's my thing.
Yeah, I mean, I think...
I'm a hypocrite because I have guns. And it's not
shouldn't.
that...
We don't need them. We don't need them, especially not where the fuck we live. We don't need them.
No.
This is like the safest fucking town in America that we're in.
Mm-hmm.
So we really don't need them. I don't know why you have them.
I don't know why, actually. I really should just get rid of them because I'm just...
Yeah, Irish says a civilized country doesn't need guns.
You don't.
F-15, yes, it's kind of like a ghost town. It's tiny.
It's you don't. You just and that is the thing. You don't.
And now must have been said the police don't need guns. So you've got that. I've heard that a couple of times. People go, they don't even need them. They have other things to diffuse situations like tasers and things like that.
Yes and no. The problem with tasers, right, is you have to be dead on. One of the biggest, and again, one of the problems with tasers, and I know because I've spoken to officers about this, they're like, if you don't get, even if both prongs hit the person, if they don't get a good contact, It isn't going to do anything.
I completely disagree with what he just said. He said, "Don't give them to the police, give them to the people." Yeah, no.
How did that work out for Dallas? Oh, that's right. They ended up gunning down cops. Look, here's the thing: the gunman didn't have anything to do with the Black Lives protesters. He actually specifically said, "I am not connected with them. I am just fed up." And, you know, he was a lone
and I think this
guy
morning,
on that.
Or yesterday or something, wasn't there like some lady that went out and stood in front of police and said, "Oh, I'm going to stand here for my son because he doesn't need to grow up like this, blah, blah, blah." And, you know, she's being like a protest symbol and she was just standing there peacefully. And like her son's like 6 or something. And, you know, you're getting, I don't know. I'm not a believer in protests. I don't think they do an awful lot other than cause more chaos. It doesn't incite hate more. I think it just promotes ignorance, and I think you're not solving a problem by protesting. I really, really, really am against protesting, and whether it's peaceful or not peaceful, I am against protesting. I think there's other ways of doing things. At
the end of the day, the only people that are actually going to make changes to this are people in government. And they don't give a flying fuck what you demonstrate about. And that much is apparent, right? Because for everybody that marched for the 99% and, you know, for the inequalities, how did that work out for you? It didn't do anything. Didn't do anything at all. And then people go, oh, well, you know, we got to take more action. And the problem I have now is, you know, and I am all for you know, filming the police, you know, when there's, but the arrogance from people now, and the way they're losing respect for police. And I'll be honest, I mean, it's partly their fault because I don't think a lot of stations have done a good enough job of cleaning out the bad cops. No. You know, and so as a result, you know, you've got this stupid situation. I saw a picture the other, yesterday, and it was a woman holding a video camera, like probably 6 inches from a cop's face. Right? And the LED light was on, so it was shining right in his face. Now, you know, that officer is probably fighting every urge to fucking pistol whip her and drop her to the ground because you're not being useful. You're being an arrogant prick at that point. You're not letting them do their job. You know, it's, I don't know. I think it's a shit job to do police officer work. I really do. That's why I have so much respect for them, because they have to protect the assholes. When you're in the army, it's quite easy, right? The bad guy is the one that's not dressed in uniform or your uniform. You know, there's a certain amount of you go in there to just go in. But cops, when they go out, they don't know what they're going to face. No, they don't know. No. Every day they leave their kids. You know, in the army, you know, or when you leave, you go with the expectant that you might well die. Right. And that's, you know, that going into the job. A police officer, he doesn't know from a traffic stop to a fucking domestic dispute. He doesn't know. And that's why I have so much more respect for them, because they have just this unknown constantly. And we make it worse for them because, we have to carry guns. We have a right to.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm
sure you will, Marcus. He'll dispose of them properly. Yeah.
Of the guns, yeah.
Yeah, what shall I do? Just stick them in the mail and mail them down to you? I'm sure that'll go, won't it?
Anonymous.
That's right, yeah.
To Marcus.
I'll put a Black Panther on the front of the envelope. See how well that goes. I don't know. You know, I don't like looking at the news.
Oh, we got somebody saying the police shouldn't, you know, be using intimidating tactics like they do every day.
They don't do it every day. That's your problem. That's the problem right there. They don't do it. You know what? If you're driving with a busted taillight, or you're driving without a seatbelt, or you're speeding, you get pulled over, hey, guess what? You're fucking wrong. Right? The cop comes to your window. You don't have the right to give him an attitude. You don't have a right to pull out a fucking camera. You were fucking breaking the law. Now be a man, fucking own up to it, get your ticket, get whatever else is, and be on your way. That's all the cop wants. But you've got to realise the cops deal with fucking assholes all day long. They don't know. Think about it. There was a great video, and the guy, the guy was saying, look, you know, and it was how to get home safely. He was like, when you drive, don't keep your wallet in your pocket, because reaching for your wallet is exactly the same place that you would have a gun. When a police officer is approaching you and he asks for your driver's license and you reach for a pocket, he does not know. And believe me, he doesn't know.
Here's the thing, and you mentioned that to the guy that pulled us over in Chicago. Well, it was in Illinois, just outside of Chicago, right? And you know, and you were just like, oh, I'm gonna go reach in here to get out my driver's license.
I asked
and he's
him.
Like, it's okay.
Right.
It's people kind of like TV, you know, watch it. It's too much, you know, TV sensational, you know, sensationalization.
Right. I'm pretty sure. Right, and I'll be honest here. I'm pretty sure if all 5 of us were black in the truck, that wouldn't have been. Oh, you don't need to tell me that. I'm being honest. I mean, yeah, they told us,
fit the
and
profile for a white family drug runner going across country.
Right. But you know, at that. That's what I'm saying. They're weighing up situations. But you know...
Well, they're saying, you know, we shouldn't have to be afraid of our police in our hometown. No, I don't think you should be afraid of your police in your
hometown. If you're doing something wrong, you should be.
Right. And I think if you're not doing anything wrong, then you don't have to worry about it. Now, I mean, they're saying, you know, the one cop that got shot through the window, he got shot in the side when he was telling him, no, I have a gun, just so you know, it's in my pocket, I'm licensed to carry. He got shot. He was doing nothing wrong.
No. Okay, so the problem with this, we don't know... We do not know what was happening up to that point, right?
Right.
He told the officer, apparently, that he had a concealed license and he was carrying.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I find it very weird that the cop is totally happy for him to stay in the car and reach for his license in his fucking back pocket.
Well, I think he was reaching for it, and as he was starting to reach for it, he told him he had one, and apparently, like, the girlfriend or whatever yelled out, no, but he's licensed, and that's when it all kind of went off. And I think that's kind of what happened, because I think that's what the cops kind of reporting. That's what the police chiefs are reporting. So,
yeah,
I think it's always happened, and I think just nowadays, you know, and I think nowadays, you know, people are starting to hear more about it. We have, you know, media sensationalizes everything. Not that this is like a sensationalized problem, but, you know, we hear about it more often. I think this has always happened in history, you know, and I think, you know, now I think you know, humans in society are becoming more and more aware of it, and it's, you know, it's kind of happening. We're being notified when it happens. I think that's the difference.
I think the issue is that people have, you know, this has been going on for a couple decades, where people, A, do not take responsibility for their actions, B, look for everybody to blame but themselves, and C, they feel that they're entitled to some special treatment. Oh, I'm an American citizen. You shouldn't have to do, you know, oh, you don't have the right to do this. You know what? Does it really matter? Is it really going to affect your day when a cop goes, show me your identification? You know what? All right. You really want to... White people can do it all the time. They can go, they argue with police. When a black person does it, he gets arrested. And that is... and sadly, that is way too often. I don't think
that's every time. It's not like that.
No, it's not. No, it isn't. No, I totally understand. It's not. But there is a certain amount... I mean, you know, I think I spoke about this on the last time we were doing the show, where the Chinese person, because Chinese people are extremely racist against black people, because their only feed is from Hollywood, and black people in Hollywood are always portrayed. Think about it; they're always portrayed as violent, mainly the bad person, but always violent black people. Really? So they're only... And because in China, they generally don't come across black people. When they do, their only point of reference is from Hollywood, from movies.
Sorry, I'm only thinking of, like, Kevin Hart movies and things like that. I'm not really seeing this,
well, you know, yeah.
I've got Ice Cube,
right.
You know, driving kids in a car. Even that, there yet.
Even that one with Will Ferrell. You know,
Ferrell?
Yeah, you know, where he basically trained him to go into prison. Kevin Hart was training him to go into prison. What's it called? Hard Time or something?
Yeah, I don't know.
So,
I know you're talking about.
But even that, it was still built on the stereotype that he was black and must have been a thug.
Yeah. Okay, but that doesn't mean like they're like bad people.
No, I'm not saying they're bad people. My point is that people will always have stereotypes. We're never going to get rid of that.
It's called Get Hard. Thank you,
Leonard. Thank you. Hey, my man's there. I didn't know that.
I said hi to him like earlier in the show. He's been commenting.
So, you know, I just... Here's the thing. You know, I don't know. All cops are not racist. All cops are not assholes, all right? And I don't even think it's a majority. I think there's a very, very small minority As in all... Look, everybody, you know... I don't know, everybody that lives in a ghetto somewhere, right? You're not all fucking criminals, are you? No, there's a proportion.
Says we're stereotyped and profiled instantly.
Yeah.
I mean, I
you
get
are
that.
You are by a minority, but not from the majority. There was something...
I think thinking by cops more than anything. Maybe.
I don't think... No, I don't think as a majority from cops, no.
I was.
I just, you know, I don't know. I mean, it's like, you know, I've spoken to a few cops and I, you know... I don't always introduce myself very well because I tend to go straight for the jugular immediately and go, so what about this color thing, right? What, you know, I mean, you know, and it's, you know, it's, but, you know, I also remember, you know, a friend of mine over here who's black, who said one of the things that he notices is when he's walking towards somebody, he said males generally check their wallet and females hold their purse in more. And he said he notices that day in, day out. And I was like, really? Is that really what happens? And he was like, yeah, it really does. But he said, here's the difference. He said, if I'm wearing shorts and a T-shirt, that happens. He said, I have a suit on, never happens.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
you see?
I get
so
that.
It's if you look like a stereotypical street thug, then yeah, people are going to prejudge you.
I think you could say that across any race with that idea.
I walk with shorts and a T-shirt and nobody checks their wallet. They actually ask if I need help because I look out of breath and worn out.
You kind of look like that, so it's a legit question.
They normally reach into their pocket and give me $1. Like, oh, go get some water, you poor thing. I don't know. You know, I think... I don't think, you know, I understand people are trying to do middle ground with the whole gun thing, going, well, you know, if we just ban, like, you know, sort of assault rifles and things like that, blah, 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 and, you know, I'm just... No, it doesn't, because, you know... I would prefer seeing somebody carry an assault rifle over a pistol.
Marcus says, being stereotyped and judged immediately sucks. It isn't limited to a race. I'm a white guy from Texas who owns guns. Guess what people think about me?
Yeah, but they're right, Marcus. They're right. That's the difference. All right? But it is true. I mean, it is true.
You're a white guy in Texas.
Yeah, but I was an English white guy in Texas, so I had class.
But you had guns.
Yeah, but I didn't drive a truck. Oh, nor does Marcus. I forgot about that. Shit. Damn it. But it is true. We all suffer from stereotypes. The difference being,
I
right?
think everybody does.
Yeah. The difference being is that dude, you buy a fucking Dodge Ram. I'm going to just... It will be non-stop. I will change your show name. Everything. Everything will change.
Steph, West Coast Steph is here. She said, I'm driving, but you need to keep guns to, you needed guns to keep away the bears in California.
No, you didn't. I proved that. I have YouTube videos proving that you do not need guns with bears. You can go out there and just put your fists up and go, come on, you want to duke it out, Mr. Bear?
You grabbed like a small kitchen knife and ran outside. I mean, what a fucking dumbass. You're like, they're really big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were. I didn't realize they were as big as they were when they're on their hind legs.
She said you were stupid.
Yeah, I know, but, you know.
Not the first time he's heard that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
you don't
stay in your house, but you
don't need. No, the worst thing you can do is shoot a bear, because the chances are you are going to fucking not drop him. One of the things that we were told when we were living on that mountain in wherever it was, California,
Old Shasta, yeah.
That was the one thing we were told. They were like, don't fucking shoot a bear, because unless you drop him, he's going to be pissed as fuck. Mm-hmm. And so, and with your adrenaline, and again, it comes back down to this thing of like, you know, people that carry guns, you can train all you want. Go speak to somebody in the military. They fucking train 7 days a week, and they still shit their pants when they're fucking trying to defend themselves.
Yeah.
And there's your difference. And I don't know why that, you just believe that because you've got a fucking sleeveless T-shirt and have a goatee beard and flip-flops, Marcus, and buy a Dodge Ram, that you can fucking all of a sudden, take down a fucking active shooter. You're not going to do it. What you're going to do is fucking miss, hit somebody else, probably injure yourself, not you, Marcus, naturally, obviously. Probably trip, shit yourself at some point, and lose your gun to the shooter. There's a reason they're called police officers. They're fucking trained to do that. They spend training all the time. They're getting trained. It's happening all the time. Britain doesn't have guns, and we don't have this problem.
You also don't have bears.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We have Welsh people. That's far worse than bears. Irish people, back me up here. The Welsh can be scary, especially when they're drunk. Far scarier than bears.
I think it's past his bedtime. Oh, no, it's not. It's only noon.
I'm just... I don't know. It's really sad that as a nation, you can't get it together to go, you know what? Let's just fucking get rid of them. Seriously, what do you think is going to happen if you all get rid of your guns? Do you honestly think that the government's going to come for you in the middle of the night and do what with you? You are more just putting this out there. Just think about this. You can give up all your guns. You are more useful to the government earning money and paying taxes. The government's not going to round you up and put you in a fucking concentration camp. You're already fucking in one. Do you work 9 to 5? Do you barely have enough money to get by? Hey, guess what? You're already fucking in the camp, you dozy pillocks. They let you keep the guns. Why? Because, hey, guess what? When you got the guns, you think you have some kind of freedom. You don't. You are more useful to the government.
Says his guns are for when he goes to the farm. He said, "You'll never see me with these twats out marching for the right to carry in the middle of downtown Dallas."
You don't. We have supermarkets, and even if you don't agree with those, you can go to like Whole Foods or something. You don't need to go kill your own food anymore. We have machines to do that. Dallas police have a robot to do that. But farmers, you do it the old-fashioned way with scythes and sickles and pointy things. You just don't need. There's no. I have a right. You know what?
James in Ireland joining us again.
Are you all Jameses? Are you all
Jamie
called James?
And James, and we had another James, and they're all from Ireland. They're all from Northern Ireland.
No, are they?
Yeah.
So you're all kind of British. They're not. They don't. I don't think you guys consider yourself British anymore. Do you?
I can't imagine they do.
No, well, it depends. In fact, I don't think there's anybody in Ireland that likes to be British, especially not now, right?
West Coast Stuff says she doesn't own a gun, but she supports the right to own.
But you shouldn't have a right to own. There's no need. We don't live in the fucking Wild West. We just don't. There are plenty... Even if there was no fucking other country out there that did this, the argument for the gun is pointless.
Now, I don't... Okay, so I'm going to play the devil's advocate here because I don't agree with guns and I don't think people should own them. But here's the thing. It's kind of like gay marriage. We should support it even though it's not going to affect us at all. Whereas maybe we should support, gun owners being able to have it if they would like to support the right to carry. I have yet to
see somebody fucked in the ass to death.
With
anything. Gay marriage is, that's just somebody...
You can look at it from the same point of view.
No, because guns kill people. The reason you have a gun is to kill another person. If you don't have a gun for that reason, get rid of it, because you don't have a valid reason in the first place. It's protection. What are you going to do? Pistol whip and point it at them?
We got Steve just like, I love lesbians.
Yeah, me too. They're awesome.
Mark says he's not doing it for killing his food. He has guns on the farm to shoot snakes and coyotes,
See, now, I'll be... That, I think, is totally fair.
Okay, so you're okay with people having guns.
Farmers in Britain have guns.
Right. So guns are okay for killing snakes and coyotes.
If you need to. I mean, Marcus, and I'm not trying to be a dick here, but how many times have you needed to kill... I mean, genuinely, like, if I don't pull this trigger, this snake is going to kill me.
In Texas?
Yeah. Really?
In Texas? Really? Out in the boonies?
Okay,
yeah,
it takes
absolutely.
approximately 2 seconds to to get a rifle off your shoulder or pull a gun out, right?
Right, but if they're there...
Right, it's going to bite you before you can do that. In 2 seconds, you
Steve
can...
saying, if a fox is going after my livestock, I will kill the fox with a gun.
There we go. Okay. And that's why I'm saying, to a certain extent, I understand the guns for that purpose, right?
But I think if you have a rattlesnake, you're going to kill it.
Okay, that's fine. No, I'm not trying to argue against it. I'm trying to understand how... I mean, genuinely, people... Look, the guy that I unfriended today, right, on Facebook, right? His argument to me always has been, I actually go hunting. I think he's a douche because he does that. But, it's his right as an American, so whatever.
Is it who I think it is?
Yes, it is.
Wow. Yeah. West Coast F said
right, there you go, okay.
Lewis killed a coyote here that was on his parents' property.
Right, okay.
Steve-O says he hunts for food for his family.
Dude, how are you doing that and then you have a cell phone that you can use Periscope?
A lot of people here actually shoot for here and shoot
for food.
Deer and shoot.
That's fair.
Because
and I
they
think,
don't have
look,
to. They have their home. I mean, they can go out and shoot, and they grow everything in the garden.
Okay, so for that purpose, yeah.
Okay.
But okay, so when you're on things like that, Marcus, actually, you'd be able to help me, and I guess Steve would be able to help me on this one as well. Mm-hmm. Genuinely, what is the best type of gun that you need for that type of encounter? Right?
Yeah, he says he does it to live off the land.
Right, okay, that's cool. All right, that's awesome.
A minute ago, you were just like, there's fucking grocery stores.
Well, no, I get it. I mean, if you want to live off the land, right? They live off the land conveniently.
What are they doing?
Yeah, that's pretty noisy.
Yeah.
So... I don't know. Let's just say it's a rifle or a shotgun. I don't know. Shotguns, I think, are awesome because... Well, shotguns are good because you don't have to be accurate.
Right.
You basically have a 6-foot radius, right?
Right.
You just aim in the general direction.
My goodness. Yeah.
But, I think...
Nobody's saying anything.
I think everything else...
Guns. Just guns.
Guns. but I think everything else, I think we do. Honestly, I don't think none of you have arguments for this anymore.
Flip says you have to be accurate to not hit the people around the target.
Right, and that's the problem.
Right. West Coast said if you kill for food with a shotgun, you will pick bullets for forever.
Right. Okay. So shotgun doesn't work. So
Marcus says he has a British Enfield .303 rifle for large animals and a .12 gauge shotgun for small ones.
There we go. That sounds about right.
I have no idea. One says
I
shotgun,
think the Enfield. I think the Enfield looks very similar to the gun that was used on Sexy Beast when they were shooting rabbits. No, I think that was a blunderbuster.
Yeah, Steve says a rifle is for hunting.
Yeah. So, fine. Have those and have some kind of license that you need to, actually do that or whatever. Everything else, go. All other guns need to just be done with. Make it all illegal, then it's not hard to find people that shouldn't have guns because, hey, guess what? They've got one. So you can arrest them. Get rid of it. Sandy Hook wouldn't have happened. I don't care how many times you want to try and justify. Yeah, he had one of those, and it was his. It wasn't his. It was his parents. That was in a gun.
Yeah,
gun. And it was
but
in
didn't he have a rifle?
He had a rifle.
I'm pretty sure he used the rifle.
Yeah, he had quite a few of them. It just wouldn't have happened. America, right? You have blood on your hands because you are constantly supporting the idea that guns is your right, and yet there are children that die. And I'm not trying to... Yeah, I am trying to use the emotional card, right? Police officers died because of your right last week. That is anybody that supports gun ownership, you have blood on your hands. You have the responsibility. You should be putting it right. And I know for a fact that most people listening here will not fucking donate because it's far easier to sit on your lazy fucking behinds and go, well, I think everybody should have guns and do fuck all about it because that's what your life is.
But not everybody's going to agree with you on everything.
I don't ask them to agree. You're fucking responsible. Those police officers died because that twat-faced moron could walk through fucking Dallas with automatic rifles, could buy them easily. Jesus Christ, the man had been fucking out training. But it wasn't considered
somebody said
weird.
America, guns suck. The Second Amendment is a right, but guns need more regulation. Millions of responsible gun owners don't kill anyone, is another person's comment.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Gixer Ginge just gave me lots of kisses.
There you go. Yes, millions of gun owners don't do anything. Just get rid of them. You have a responsibility. You might be a responsible gun owner, but it is your condoning of the right to have a weapon that is causing this. You are responsible. Every law-abiding American citizen, I am responsible. Mm-hmm. That is why I ended up donating, because I had to.
And I guess somebody was just saying something along the lines of, if a man needed a gun, he couldn't get one, he would find a way to get one illegally. Yes.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, that is the most ridiculous example, and I'll tell you why. I lived in Britain, and I tried to get a gun, and it is a lot harder than you think.
West Coast have said so. Steve, how'd the war on drugs work out?
That's a fucking waste of time, that is. That's even fucking stupider. No, you should make drugs legal.
He says there is gun violence in Britain.
Oh my God. Really? Really? Do you want to try and pull out the one fucking... Yeah, what happened, right, is some fucking yardie that fucking wants to try and be all of that, gets himself a little pop-pop gun.
He said
no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I need to respond. Comments,
sorry. No, there isn't.
Him.
No, there is no gun.
No, there's really not.
There is occasionally somebody will get shot. We had the Hungerford massacre that happened in the 80s in Britain. Mm-hmm. Do you know why I remember that? Because it's
James
the only one.
the English shot a lot of innocent people in Ireland.
Sorry?
The English shot a lot of innocent people in Ireland.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, what English people did in Northern Ireland is fucking disgrace. But, in all fairness, you guys kind of fought back as well because you used bombs. So, tit for tat. I mean, we were both assholes. Let's be honest. We gave you the country back. Shut the fuck up.
See, it's like, to me, I look at all of this and I'm, and I don't think it's necessarily hate. Because people are like, people are racist. They hate people. They hate black people. They hate white people. And I don't think it's hate. I think it's more of an ignorance. I think it's along the lines of where you have like a married couple that have no communication. And they're just ignorant on what the other person is thinking or doing or wanting. And there's no communication about anything. And I think if there was more, and not by way of protests and doing things and, I'm going to go make a statement, I think it would make such a difference. And West Coast Stuff says, we love you anyway, Steve.
I know. It goes back to the thing that I spoke about, not last week, the week before on the show. At the end of the day, right, governments and political boundaries and all of those things, which you all think is a good thing to have, is the very thing that divides you. And there's your problem, right? You've got right-wing conservatives pretty much saying, well, you know what, they deserve it, and this, that, and the other, and you've got another group going, we should ban everything.
We got somebody saying, some humans are just completely psycho. We can't really stop them from, pulling the trigger. There's no solution with that. We can,
because we can take the gun away. You know what? I've seen psycho people. I lived in Wales. I've seen them. And believe me, a psycho Welshman, I would pit up against a psycho American any day of the week.
Well, the Welsh would win.
The Welsh would win easily. You could put one drunk Welshman against 500 Americans, done. Right? Without guns. And there's the difference. A gun is instant. When you try and beat someone to death with a baseball bat, I know because somebody tried it on me, it takes a long time.
Flip says the problem is people, not the guns. And when somebody said, how can you take it all away, though?
It's quite easy. You put up an amnesty and you pass a law. That's it. Guns are done. You need to hand your guns in. I don't care if you've got...
People aren't going to do that, though.
They have to, or they get arrested.
Right, but are cops going to go to every single house and search every single house and every property and dig up shit where anybody's going to, hide stuff?
No.
It's not going to happen.
No. The same way police don't patrol every single inch of the roadway for speeders.
But then we're still going to have guns out there.
But it will start reducing.
I guess.
Imagine you put all of these gun shops out of business. All gun shops have to close. All of a sudden, the flow of guns has stopped. Mm-hmm. The manufacturing of guns has stopped. Mm-hmm. There is now a finite supply of guns existing. Yeah, sure, there's going to be drips that come in still, but there's a finite amount. You put an amnesty up that you surrender them all, and people are going to keep them locked away. People in Britain have guns. Some people have them.
Somebody says, if you take away guns, do you think people who are criminals are still going to follow those laws, Steve?
No, they're not, but it's going to be that much harder for them to get a gun. You've got to understand this. Believe me, you think criminals over here are bad? Wait till you fucking meet them in England. They are 10 times worse.
Exactly. And Flip said, how many criminals do you think actually buy guns illegally?
Well,
they're going to get hold of them anyway.
No, they're not. That's the problem. I have met more criminals in Britain than I ever have come across over here. Okay? Miles more, right? I only ever met one full-on guy that actually had a gun. And you know what? He kept it in his house. He never took it out.
Somebody said, I can kill just as many people with my car as I can a gun.
Yeah. But the car was not designed to kill people.
Now somebody's saying ISIS will love this move.
No, oh my God, really? Really? Yeah, that's right, because, hey, guys, guess what? Let me have a look. How many ISIS attacks in Britain currently? Oh, yeah, that's right, fucking none. Amount of guns that go around in Britain? Fucking none. Guess what? Argument, mute, meet each other, say hello, go out for dinner, go have sex tonight, because that's what just happened.
And that's what he said, just fuck the crazy rotten apples in this world. And I agree.
I
totally agree.
Look, everything would get fixed, right? And I don't mean school when I say this.
Have you ever been to Compton?
No. I drove past it.
We drove through it.
In an armoured vehicle. No, I haven't, no. I get it. There's bad places, believe me. There are bad places in Britain that you don't want to drive through, Brixton. But it's, it comes back down.
So Flip says, if you were getting robbed and a responsible gun owner came to your aid, would you refuse?
They wouldn't, because you fucking Americans don't do that. It's the most... Oh my God. I have actually seen in this country, I have watched people being attacked. I am the only fucking one that went in, and guess what? I was not fucking armed.
Oh, Eshizzle says, yes, they do.
Jesus Christ. You think in your fucking wank-off fantasies. Jesus Christ almighty. A responsible gun owner came to my... You know what? Yeah, I get it.
Plenty of stories. He lives there.
He lives in Compton.
Flip says that doesn't answer the question. Would you refuse the help?
Would I? I'm sorry, is there a discussion going on during this? Hello.
There's a lot of discussions going on.
I wonder if you could help me. I would like to rob you, and I have a gun here, and it's loaded.
No. He's saying if you were getting robbed by somebody, and a responsible gun owner, like your neighbor, came out with a gun, are you going to refuse their help? Or are you going to let them shoot the guy?
No, I wouldn't care what they do.
She'd get taken over by a girl, definitely.
I wouldn't care what they do.
Right. Well, that's what they're saying. If they're responsible, then if they had a gun, but if they didn't, if we banned all guns,
right?
I don't agree with this, but I'm just saying what he's saying. And if this guy was trying to rob you, and we didn't have guns, nobody's gonna fucking help you.
Does the person who's attacking me have a gun?
I don't know. That wasn't even part of the scenario.
Oh, so this is just if somebody comes up with a gun. It doesn't matter.
If they're trying to rob you, just somebody trying to rob you, and
if somebody wanted to help and they had a gun, would I also refuse help if somebody didn't have a gun? No.
He has a machete. Flip says he has a machete.
Fuck yes. Fuck yeah. At that point, I would actually ask to borrow it and hold it above my head and go, by the power of Grayskull, like that. Then I get my tighty whities on.
James says, go to Compton. There's great women there. They will take his mind off guns.
All right. Yeah, I'm right there now. It's one of those things. Yes.
I got a new listener coming in.
What is this? What is this?
I don't know.
We don't know. We've been doing it for years and we still don't know.
No.
Look, in answer to the question, would I refuse help? No, of course I wouldn't. I'm not going to refuse help from anybody. But that's a mute argument, because what you're saying is like, the reason we should be allowed to hold guns is in case we come across somebody who's getting robbed by somebody and we actually have enough balls, most people do not, to actually step in and do something. And I know from he wasn't actually an officer, he was a sergeant. Was it a sergeant? He was a sergeant. He was a sheriff. he actually said he cannot stand people that carry guns because he said the worst problem, and he said he's totally against open carry. Mm-hmm. He said it's even worse because he said when you're in a situation like that and you've got somebody who is, in that kind of situation, you are more likely to lose that gun than keep it.
Flip said, did you notice the Dallas protesters running behind the cops when the shooting started? I would imagine they would. I have not seen the video, actually. Yeah, I saw the other two shootings, but I didn't see the video of the protest.
This is why, and I get it. There are bad cops. There has been, examples on videos, countless ones.
Yeah, TJ said he saw a video of a private gun seller selling to a 13-year-old. They don't care as long as they profit. And I think you're always going to have that no matter what it is. I don't care if we got rid of all guns and you could have knives. They'd still have that. I mean, it's still going to happen,
Here's the thing. America, it is a very simple question, right, that you have to answer, right? If getting rid of all the guns will save one child's life, would you do it? Yeah. And if you answer no, you're an asshole, you don't deserve to be in America, you need to get the fuck out.
Said no.
Then you're an asshole and you deserve to get the fuck out. Because if you won't save a kid, right? There are 13,000 injuries a year from kids. There's like there's
somebody else saying, that doesn't make any sense.
Really? Why? Why doesn't it? Why does it? What? The kids that get injured because you fucking idiots can't keep a hold of your guns properly.
And TJ says it's such a broad question, but I do see where you're coming from. And Flip says it's a ridiculous argument.
It's not. It's not. Because it is. Not. I know that you put two men in front of each other. Give them both guns. They will probably both die. Take their guns away and ask them to fight each other. The chances are they will get tired and end up having a drink. And if they're guys, they'll probably end up laughing about it. You cannot. You take guns away. It is so much harder to kill people. Mm-hmm. It is just a simple. It's not a ridiculous argument. It's a fucking fact.
Yeah.
It is so much harder to kill without a gun. And at some point, I need more guns because they might have more guns and I need more guns. Do you not understand how fucking moronic that is?
Ishazel says America's not giving up guns. Don't get angry about it. Stay in Britain. We're not in Britain. We're in America.
Yeah. And leaving soon.
Yes.
Real soon.
Not because of the gun thing. Just
No, but we could make it that point.
It's not. Flip says if it's not a gun, it's a knife. It's not a knife, it's a rock.
No. Because a knife, right? I have been knifed. I didn't die from it. If I'd been shot in the same place that I got knifed, I would be dead. Your argument is mute. End of story. No, a knife, a rock, it is so much harder.
It is a lot. It is really hard to kill somebody with a rock.
It is very hard to kill somebody with a knife as well. You got to know what you're doing. A gun is you just need to point. I mean, in all fairness, most people that do get shot do live, depending on what kind of bullet's used. Mm-hmm. It's just, you've got to start somewhere. You can't keep saying, rocks kill people and cars kill people and all of this and blah, blah. You've got to start somewhere. Why the fuck do you not want to start with a gun?
Fucking caterpillars in Maine kill people.
Yeah. Okay? They should all be wiped out.
That needs to get fucking banned.
Yeah.
Yes, Flip says peanut butter kills people. Yes, that's the point. No, he's the one going, oh no, guns, whatever, because he's the one that wouldn't stop it if it was going to not kill kids.
Yeah, it does.
But everything
does
kill people.
But peanut butter was not designed to kill people. That is not why Mr. Mr. Peanut and Mr. Butter didn't go, okay, let's come up with a delicious spread that will kill people.
Shizzle says spoons make people fat and kill people.
That's right.
It's you. But they were not designed to kill people.
And that's the problem all of those arguments have. That what they're trying to do is become guilty by association.
Marcus says it's shocking that Steve has been knifed and someone has beaten him with a bat.
Yeah.
Really? Is that shocking?
Really? That's shocking?
Based on Steve Rants? I don't know about
I'm
that.
toned down nowadays. Imagine me in my 20s, okay? When I really did think that I could never be wrong.
Yes, people did kill each other long before gunpowder, but now there's just a lot fucking more. It's a lot easier.
People, yes they did. But you know, when people used to kill each other before guns, we're not at that stage. We're so much beyond that. We're at the stage where guns are manufactured to kill as fast as possible and as effectively as possible. And that is its sole purpose. When you buy a gun, you can kid yourself into whatever home defense you want to think. At the end of the day, that gun is designed for one purpose only. I cannot eat mashed potato with a gun. I cannot cut a potato with a gun. Maybe if I was a good shot, I might be able to slice it down the middle. Don't know.
I don't think.
But there would be black powder, which wouldn't taste like pepper, and it would just the taste would go wrong. Guns are designed for one purpose only. That's what you need to take away. And you need to take it away because, yes, there are responsible gun owners out there. The sad part is, in America today, and pretty much everywhere else, people just are stupid.
Somebody said, what about the people who want guns for hunting? Would you outlaw hunting as well?
No. I actually wouldn't. I don't agree with... Okay, here's the thing. I don't agree with hunting. I think it's kind of pointless unless you are genuinely trying to live off the land. But let's face it, America, most of you that go hunting are not trying to live off the land. You do it because it gives you a bit of a semi. Okay? But I wouldn't outlaw it because I'm like, you know what? You know, you're killing an animal. If you're going to eat it, if you're just killing it for sport, yeah.
Flip says hunting is good for the ecology. Oh, you're just trying everything to piss Steve off today, aren't you? Congratulations, you win.
Yeah, it was real good because before Americans started hunting animals, I mean, this whole country was just overrun with, Indians. That's right. Yeah,
he says,
yeah, they were armed to the teeth, weren't they?
Steve says, no, it's good food.
It's like I said, I don't agree with hunting, but I'm like, you know what? Fair enough. It's generally, when it goes wrong in hunting, you guys end up shooting each other, and I'm kind of okay with that. But, I just... But yes, Marcus, yes, I have been knifed and I have been beaten with a bat. I still have the mark on my head where I got hit with the bat.
Flip wants to know, do you only eat food that was never alive?
No. But my food wasn't shot, I know that, because I generally eat chicken. And believe me, there isn't Bernard Matthews going around with a shotgun. Only British people got that.
I was going to say, what?
Bernard Matthews is the main producer of chicken in Britain. I don't know, Tyson, what is it over here? I don't know, fucking Tyson, maybe? No, but you don't. They go to abattoirs. I know, I've seen Monty Python. They go to abattoirs and they're killed inhumanely. They're hung upside down and their throats are slit.
Chickens aren't shot, Flip.
They're not.
Shot. So no, he doesn't wait for chickens to die of old age before he eats them. He doesn't eat them because they've been shot. Chickens aren't shot.
Dude, you got to polish up your arguments.
No animals are actually shot.
Uh-huh.
So we can eat them.
No. Actually, none of them are shot.
It's bad what they do to them, I agree. And, we're actually kind of aiming for a lot more, we're a lot more vegetarian than ever.
I know. Look at the size of me. I'm a fat bastard and I'm trying to turn vegetarian. I'm likely to eat babies. Come and get in my belly now. Oh, dear. So, there we go. Oh, God damn it. Did my phone really restart? Fuck. Hang on. You guys are going to have to wait until we can end the show.
Seriously?
Yeah.
You did the entire show on this. I just wanted to say, yes, F15. He said, welcome back. So did Leonard.
Yes. I missed all you guys. We were actually going to do one last week. But then we were like, there's a beach literally outside our door. And I'm like, no, absolutely not.
We were busy. I don't think we could have done it even if we wanted to with everything we were doing.
We're a very active family.
Yeah.
When we go away.
Yeah. We got to go to Waterways, which is really cool.
Which is the water park that's in Grown Ups.
I went on my first ever water slide.
Yes, you did.
Yes. I went on 2 that day, and I don't ever want to do it again.
You don't?
No. I don't. I hate water. I hate going underwater. Going underwater, freaks me the fuck out. So, but I did it. My first and second ever water slide. The kids thought that was fucking hilarious. But we did that. We got to go to Martha's Vineyard and spend some time down in Cape Cod. It was nice. And we could have done shows, but then we were like, no.
No, it was difficult there. Just with all the kids, it was a fairly small place. So
well, it was pretty big, but it was just
Didn't feel
there's
like it.
8 of us. So that's a lot.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry to hear about that, Marcus.
Oh, that's not good.
Spent half the week with his dad in hospital.
Oh, wow, that's not good. Is he getting better, I hope? Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of it. So we're back. Sorry about that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we were trying to do it. It was really difficult.
We did 2 periscopes.
Did we? We did 2.
I did one.
Oh yeah, we did.
We were
that's
doing.
Right. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, on the 3rd. And
yeah, we're gonna have to really reconsider the format for this show once we start traveling.
And now Rose joins us when we're leaving.
Wow, nice of you to join us, Rose. I mean, I wouldn't want you to be early or anything. God,
she was like skipping past the Steve rant section.
Were you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you missed a good one, Rose. I'm just yeah. There you go. My rant's over.
Oh gosh, he had a heart attack last week.
That's
I'm glad
really
to
bad.
hear he's getting better.
He is getting better, is he?
That's what Marcus said, but he's better.
Oh, he's better. Okay, all right, cool. Was it because he heard you were buying a Dodge Ram?
He's got to get better to stop you.
It's on your shoulders, mate. That's all I'm saying. All right. Okay, I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Like I said, yeah, we're back Monday to Friday as normal. I got to go have a shower. I actually went running. Well, I ran 0.1 of a mile.
I heard you walked most of the time.
I didn't. I actually did pretty well.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I'm sweaty. I have bottom sweat currently.
Oh, that's gross.
So let's go.
Walking swiftly, yes.
And once.
London Shirt-Size. She's like a 7'8". Like I'd go with 8 rather than 7, just because she's getting tall right now. Yeah.
Nobody else gets this conversation. We're just having a quiet chat between.
Oh, Marcus just asked, so I was just answering him. So I was going to answer him earlier when he asked, but you were talking.
What a surprise!
I know,
okay.
Right?
Thanks, everyone. We'll catch you tomorrow.
Bye, guys. Have a good day.